Assalamualaikum sir, this is me Ramika Manzoor from Commerce University Ahmedabad. Sir, can you please give me your brief introduction?
Alright, my name is Anas Javed and I am working at Python Leads. That's a US-based telemarketing firm, and I'm working in the HR department at HM Nigeria.
Sir, can you please tell me your experience with the HR department in your organization?
So overall experience of me at HR department at Python Leads, it's a very good organization which gives more of the values to the employees' benefits, employees' values. So it's more of about that all the employees that we have working with us, we look after them. It's not like that they are just coming in the organization, working for the organization for the goals and the benefits of the organization. No, we also look after them as well. That they are happy with us, either they are moving on with us with their own will or not, or they are just subdoing it. So we look after each and everything. And being in the HR departments, that's the prime responsibilities of ours. So we have to look into it deeply. Yeah.
Sir, can you please tell me the details like how your company conducts the HR training?
Planning about?
Hiring processes.
Alright, so planning about the hiring processes. First of all, we have to look into the needs of the organization. Likewise, we have different departments working for us, and in those departments, first of all, we have to look after what kind of needs do we have. So for the specific departments of the sales, we have several positions for which we have to hire for the team leads, we have to hire for the CSRs, and we have to hire for the other managers as well. So first of all, we have to specify our needs, then we have to do analysis on that what kind of people we need in that device. First of all, their educational backgrounds, their experiences, looking after each and everything. Then we just post on with the job. And after posting the specific job, we go on with that. We get certain CVs, we get resumes, we analyze them, we screen through them. After that, we set up with the interviews. After conducting the interviews, we go through the deep analysis of that and all those interviews that we have took. If there is a requirement, we go on for the interview with the operations managers. They are the line managers of the people that they have to deal with. And yeah, that's fine. If the person is qualifying through all that, so he's worthy to be with us. Yeah.
Cost of training and development of employees in your organization?
Alright, so when a person gets onboarded with us and we have to staff them. So first of all, the foremost concern is their training, because we think that human resource is as much important as all other resources in the organization. So if we have good human resource, we have to go through, and yeah, that would be very much beneficial for us. So for that purpose, we do have the training programs, and that specifically depends upon the designations. For the designations of the sales representatives, so there is a training program of 3 days. If we have to move further with the manager, if we have to move further with the team leads first. So for the team leads, there is a training program of 1 week, and after that, if we have to move on to the managers and all that, so we've got a training program of like 2 weeks. And in that, different modules are there, those are specifically related to the job that they have to do. And working on that, we go through thoroughly on that, and if there is certain needs in that, so we also have a training and development session in between the session while we are working. So that can be conducted like in 1 or 2 months, like in 3 to 4 months as well. That depends upon the performance of the employee, if he is working well enough and he is working good. And we think that there is no need specifically for training to this first specific employee. So that's fine with it. But we also have to look after the policies that we have to train our employees after this much of the time span. So if that time span is completed, or there is certain problems or there's ambiguities in the performance of that specific person, so then we have to go through the training programs.
So can you give me any example of like training sessions or seminars वगैरह जो आपके organizations में हो रहे हैं?
Alright, so training sessions are conducted at our own training rooms. We got training rooms that are the multimedia rooms, so we have got different modules for that. Likewise, we have to train, if we have to train the CSR. So first of all, we have to tell them that how to go through the script for the customers that they have to deal with. So going through the script, they just do not know that how to talk with the people in first. When we do not have a person who's not experienced at all, so we have to train him that how you have to talk with the specific customer. So dealing with that, we have to tell them that how you have to talk with them, how you have to read out the script, but not just reading, talking to them. And along with that, whenever we know that whenever we are communicating in between two persons, so there are certain rebuttals on that. Likewise, if I'm saying, hi, I'm this and I'm calling you for this specific reason, so then I'll be talking to you that, oh, who this person and who is that? I do not know who's calling me. So for that specific reason, we also got the rebuttals in that. Like if I'm saying that I'm calling you, my name is this, from this organization. So if he says that, what organization, I do not know about that. So we've got specific rebuttals for that. We train them on that you have to rebut it like this. And along with that, we give them the product knowledge, that what kind of product they are selling and how you have to sell them.
How does your organization deal with the employee motivation and satisfaction?
Alright, so employee motivation, in my opinion, depends upon the person that we are dealing with. So that varies from person to person. In most of the cases, the motivation for employees is in the form of the financial compensation. So for that specific reason, we are giving good compensation to our employees. Along with that, we have the monthly bonuses. We have different kind of activities going on in our organization. Likewise, we go on certain things that we arrange at the outside of our organization. Likewise, we have dinners, likewise we have lunch, likewise we have some sort of the gatherings and trips as well, recreational trips that we go to the northern areas as well. That keeps our employees motivated. And yeah, along with that, as I already mentioned, that financial compensation is the foremost concern that keeps our employees motivated. And along with that, we have a famous quote in HR that whenever you have to praise an employee, so always praise in public and always punish in private. So whenever you have to praise an employee or your worker or your colleague working with you, so you always praise them in public or publicly in front of the whole organization, so that keeps them motivated. Yeah.
Sir, what advice do you want to give to your organization in terms of HR practices?
Alright, so in terms of HR practices, likewise, we all know nothing is perfect, so we always have to go through the learning process, and it's a continuous learning process, specifically dealing with HR. So as far as our organization is concerned, we are doing it very good, and I think it's very much fine and polished if we compare it with the competitor organizations. But yeah, we also have rooms for the betterment, and we're working on that. Likewise, we have already talked about the employee motivation and the employee benefits, so we are working in that regard as well. And we have suggested certain policies for that how we can make that better, even much more better, so that our employees may get motivated and they do not think about leaving the company, so our turnover ratio cuts to lower as much we can. So yeah, we're working on that, and as I already mentioned, it's a continuous process, so it goes on.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.